Hi Aquarius, welcome to your general monthly reading for August 2020. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below. If this is about you and another person, this could resonate with theirs or your moon, rising, or Venus sign. All right, Aquarius. Whoopsie. That was the Two of Swords that was going to jump. Good. Glad for that. At least nothing's harassing you at the moment. Four of Pentacles, even better. Okay. Ace of Wands, King of Wands. This could be, I read that as Sagittarius. Nine of Wands. Look at all these wands. Seven of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. That could be Libra. Five of Swords. Five of Wands. All right. Just heard something outside. Sounded like someone was... all right. Okay. What's this Ace of Wands about then? You've been laying low. Did you just break from something? Did you just, or you know what? You've been, okay. Have you been laying low and you just got like a surge of like, I'm going to do this. Ooh, this is going to be the next phase, or this is going to be the next something. Is that what this is? It's this Ace of Wands. Aquarius. Page of Swords. All right. Did we just get another idea here? And now you're making plans? It's this King of Wands for Aquarius. Three of Cups. Okay. All right. What's this Nine of Wands? I think you need to make more time for your friends. Nine of Wands. Knight of Wands. I read that as Leo. Oh boy. Everybody's losing their minds. We've been locked up too long. It says Seven of Pentacles. That was my cat I was referring to, not this. Okay, so Aquarius, it kind of applies actually. It feels like, this feels like you've kind of been isolating yourself and that you need to reach out more. You're kind of almost over involved in your own thing, which is great. The productivity and the creativity and the proactiveness is great, but you need to be more willing to socialize or tag other people in. There's this feeling closed off about things and you're not letting anybody in. And geez Louise, what is going on over there? This is Libra here, Justice, and that's Libra also. It just feels like you're really focused only on one thing and you need to diversify a little bit in August because you're kind of starting to go down a rabbit hole. Nothing wrong with that productivity streak and the creativity streak. It's just that you're starting to detach. What's this Queen of Swords about? What's Queen of Swords about? I think I don't want to say the worst, but this huge upsurge of productivity and whatever thing you did that took off, you hit like this, because there was it's like a bell curve. There's like this huge thing, and then there was like a dip for the past, 4 to 6 weeks, it feels like. And then you're having this upsurge again, but you need to do it differently. Whatever you're starting on, this could be a relationship, this could be a side project, this could be returning back to work after a huge hiatus. Whatever it is, though, you need to, whatever you're venturing into again, it needs to be measured and balanced, and as much as you can, you need to have time for yourself built in, because it just feels like you have closed yourself off more so than need be. And it just would yeah, that's what's showing here is basically needing to make more time for others and needing to also kind of let someone else in. Can't believe I'm saying that. Usually almost all of these are always about Okay, you're leaving, or you're. This is actually like letting someone in. What's this? 5 of Wands, though. What's this 5 of Wands? Aquarius. Page of Wands. All right. Fair enough. So it's just weird because it's like on the one hand you don't want something to change, but it's almost like you're kind of secluding or isolating yourself, and you need to not. You kind of, it's almost like you've got this idea and you're ready to enact it, and you're going it alone again, and you are so intense about your pursuit that you kind of close yourself off from people, and you need to not do that because the highs are very high, but the lows, and there will be lows, are very low, and you need other to buffer that. So I think this is also about having a much more measured approach to this. There's nothing wrong with that creativity or that upswing, but that you close yourself off once that happens, and you need to kind of build in, because I think wherever you're coming from, that was all there was. That was all there was, which is, again, nothing wrong with that creativity and productive streak and all that. But you need to, going forward here, you need to build in other. You need to build in other. You need to, because for one thing, you want that in your life. People that are there to support you. But eventually things level out, and you're not always going to be on the precipice in the beginning stages or whatnot. You need to make room for other here. I think things are good. I think it feels really good right now. But there's this idea that you're going to start thinking about what you can make room for, what you can let go of, what you can kind of ease up on, what you can do a little bit differently or shift, building in time for yourself, building in time for other, building, not just going whole hog the one thing to the exclusion of self-care or others. You can still do that very intensely and creatively, and then shut it down to make room for others. And I know this seems kind of simple, like, okay, yeah, got it. Make room for others in August. Got it. All right. What's this? What else for Aquarius? Okay, so that one was going to fly out, so I'm doing that one. What else for Aquarius? Is this also, too, that you might be ready to enjoin with other people? Like whatever creatively you're going to do new, it's not just about you doing it solo, but you can work with other people. There's some kind of there's something that you're going to start that you're wanting to do it all yourself, and you need to make room for it. This could be you needing to let other people do this project with you. A crowdsourcing of sorts. Okay, number 12, perspective. This is Hangman. There's a better way. Pause for reflection. Hello. That's what this is. And insight. Dare to be different. To do it differently. That's what this is right here. Thinking about different ways. What can you build in? What can you do differently? Making that sacrifice or letting something go. Making room for something else. Giving up giving up space for something else. King of Gabriel. This is King of Wands. So, generous, inspirational, dramatic, driven. Keep your eyes on the big picture. Leave the details to others. Teamwork. Experience that leads to success. Genuine concern for others. Okay, so I think this is about you allowing other to get in. Whether it's a relationship or dating, you kind of been doing it solo for a while, and it's a lot, and you need to consider and starting to make room for others in your life. It doesn't show romance here. This shows business and friendship. And my cat. I don't know if you can hear her. Okay. All right. So this might actually be like, okay, not being solo anymore and deciding to have this be a joint or a little group project as much as you could stand it. Those for fiercely independent, these Aquarians that I'm reading for right here. Those for Aquarius. What you want is within your grasp, and it's a good idea. It's just a lot for one person, and you need to learn how to crowdsource. You need to learn how to, not that you need to learn how to, but consider this go around, this second wind, if you will, delegating or partitioning your time better. So it's not such a huge undertaking. It's more spread out. It's more manageable for time. Serendipity, bright new prospects are on the horizon. No wonder you're so excited. No wonder you're wanting to do it yourself. No wonder you're wanting to get going on it. There's nothing here about theft or anybody taking it from you, but rather people working with you. I get the due diligence about that, though, wanting to make sure that, hey, this was my idea, or you guys are helping me here, and for compensation, of course, but like never forget that this is the goal. Don't steal from me. You know what I mean? That's not here. It's not here. You'll make sure of that first, so don't worry. All right. What else for Aquarius? What else for Aquarius? I like that. Look at that. Bright new things on the horizon. Yes, a very busy time, but it's exciting. This next upsurge for you. Dragonfly, live life to the fullest. Yes, which is maybe something you weren't doing before, which is why it's saying, hey, you need to let go of some of this control, or don't let it take you under like it did last time. For this second wind, these fabulous ideas you have, consider doing them with trusted people or some kind of group, small group, whatever project. Consider not taking over the whole thing. Everybody gets a part, because you've got other things in your life that are being neglected by only doing this one thing. Just consider that. Live life to the fullest. Yes. I think it's easy too with what was going on right now. It's just easy to kind of stay under yourself and kind of start to develop habits and routines. It might not be the best for you, but it's something, with the limited ability to do a lot of things. And this could just be you re-entering a workforce outside of your home, or just being ready to go ahead on the next phase of something, and just needing to tweak it, do it a little differently, so that your whole life is not just consumed with this one thing. That's for Aquarius. So August is all about you getting ready to launch something, but needing to build in time for yourself, and needing to trust someone else to work with you and work for you, and that they have the best interests that you two talked about originally at heart still. Also, I think it's going to be key to figuring out for the goal to be working towards balance, not for productivity or success. You need to build you back into your plans, because that's what was kind of missing last time with, I don't know, it's like there's this huge swelling, and then you've been kind of laying low for a little bit, and you're getting ready to do the huge swelling again. Ace of Cups reversed, King of Cups reversed. Okay, so is that why? Is this an emotional outlet for you? You're dealing with maybe some heartache or lack of connection and relationship to others. It's only been this one thing. I'm thinking it's work, and it's kind of thrown you out of whack emotionally, and that you might be feeling a little isolated, or just like all over the place. You need some balance here, and all it takes is you planning yourself back into your day with when you're moving forward here for this next upswing. Again, this is not about romance. This is about work and friendship, and you getting some balance, making room for getting kind of figuring out what you need to do, getting settled again, working back towards balance, because you're at a point now where you can. You're at a point in this venture, whatever it is, that you can afford to relook at how you did it and do it a little differently and diversify with the help, because you need to be brought back into balance here. It can't be all work and no play. I can get very lonely. You can kind of fall down a rabbit hole emotionally, and you need other. This is saying you need other. You got bright new things on the horizon, and you're not meant to go it alone. All right. I hope this was helpful. I hope to see you in the next reading. Please don't feel discouraged. It's a learning curve. It always is. So, and congratulations on what you have accomplished thus far. Just maybe time to take a breather for a minute. Okay. All right, Aquarius. Much love to you. Take care.